with his wife, and we have a daughter in Seattle. Hobbies, I love to bike ride, and my employment right now, I told you, is being a teacher, so I'm going back in a few weeks for that. And school memories, I just remember all of your neat faces and the fun that we had in Scouts and GAA and the choirs, the a cappella choirs. And so just really great to be here.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Hall, now Sylvia Van Doren. I have 3 sons and 7 grandchildren, one more coming in, let me see, January, so there'll be 8. I still live in Duarte. I'm employed with 20th Century. I'm a supervisor there. I have all kinds of hobbies, from doing hobbies at home to repairing cars. Sewing. I also do biblical costumes, and I do a lot of traveling. I'm a missionary, a part-time missionary. I go back and forth to third world countries. I've been doing that for the last 4 years. Next year I'll be going to Bulgaria. And one of the funnest memories I have is Mrs. Finkenbinder, my choir teacher at in school. It was a lot of fun because I still sing now. Thank you.
I'm Charlene Hoffman-Natvig. I have 3 children. The oldest is Craig, 34, Derek, 24, and Britt, who is 14, almost 14. I am now living in the Pacific Palisades, California, which is not very far from here, and I do get a chance to come over here every once in a while, so I get to see Monrovia. I have been employed at Arthur Anderson & Company as a staff accountant, and I have done various other jobs as an accountant. I am now doing a lot of volunteer work with the schools and with the charter school system in Pacific Palisades. My hobbies are skiing and watching my kids do whatever sport it is they're interested in. School memories. Probably one of my fondest memories is of my physics class and having Andre Doyen as my lab partner, because I was brave enough to have a hemophiliac as a lab partner. So that was probably one of my fondest memories. Monrovia High School gave us a lot of good experiences, and we really had a good time there.
Simply tell us your name or names. My maiden name was Annette Albin. My married name is Annette Berlato. My professional name is Ann Roberts. I'm an attorney. I have 2 children. My son is an attorney. My daughter will be graduating from law school this year, and hopefully she'll be taking over the law practice that my husband, Cletus Verlato, and I have here in Arcadia. We do primarily personal injury, and we've enjoyed it, but we'd like a little vacation. My hobby is, well, actually, I'm a compulsive obsessive, and my hobby is gardening every minute that I'm not practicing law. School memories.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? Residence. Well, I live in Arcadia, just right around the corner here. I didn't go very far. Back to school memories. I recall in my freshman year having to write an essay on what I wanted to do with my life. And I wrote about wanting to be married and having children. That's it. And the teacher, I can't recall his name, I think it might have been Mr. Maxwell, encouraged me to go beyond that kind of a goal. And it took me quite a few years, but I did go to law school and become an attorney. It's been really a very exciting life. That's it.
You want us to wave? Wave at the camera?
Okay, yes.
maybe we stand down here. Yeah. Yeah, mine wasn't bad.
Hey, welcome to everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yes, thanks.
Great time tonight. Smaller group, but lots of fun. Come on, guys. Keep it going. Yeah.
Once more, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming tonight to the Monrovia High School Class of 1961 reunion. First of all, I'd like to give recognition where it's due for a few people that are out there working ever so hard. Let's give a round of applause for Larry and Frank and Kelly from Pride Reunions for helping put this together right outside the doors there. In charge of the bar tonight is Ray. So give Ray a hand, the bartender. The waiters of the Holiday Inn Monrovia. Yes, give him a hand. Okay. And photographer Marshall. That's right, photographer Marshall. And video Joe Heath, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you that go back a few years here to class of 61, you remember this guy. He was very popular, very famous. They called him, well, actually, I don't know whether he was on the football team or not, but anyway, very well known and a gentleman that you should all know and love. He needs no introduction, but we'll introduce him anyway. They say he used to dance at Chippendales on weekends. Please welcome your class president, Arthur Farr.
Well, where's the curtain right now? I'll make this really quick. First of all, thank you for coming. This is the smallest reunion we've ever had, but it's been kind of fun because for the first time, I think most of us have been able to say hi to everybody around in the room. So as the evening goes through, it'll be even more of a fun time. Thank you so much for coming. On your table, besides the salad that you're putting in your mouth now, is a program for tonight's evening's schedule, which will be very flexible. And but on it, it says something about a questionnaire. And if you'll notice, we put pencils and so on so that you could write down. We want to be able to do what everybody wants to do as far as our reunion goes. And if you want to meet with other classes from the previous year or the year behind us or whatever you want to do, or whether you want rather have a picnic and cut down on the prices or continue to do what we're doing and hopefully get more people. But tonight, without question, we've had the smallest group, and it's sad because I think a lot of people that aren't here are going to miss out on a great time, because I know I've had a great time with talking with everybody, and I know I've seen you all have good times too. So if you would please fill out that questionnaire and either give it to me or leave it on your table and we'll pick it up later. It would be most a big help so that we can have the most fun that we can as a group. Listen, if you talk over there anymore, I'm going to send you to the principal. Mr. Samuels, I'm sending him to you. Is that understood? Okay. I'll try to, geez, every time I get in front of my band, I always say, well, I promise I won't say too much, and they all look at me and say, yeah, tell me about it. But definitely, yes, Gene. I can't, yeah. Jesus, thanks, Gene. Put my glasses on so I can see what you're holding up, okay? Now, if you've noticed, you have a little camera at your table, okay? That's one of those things that that you take pictures with. And if you would take pictures of your whole table, then we will be able to include those pictures in our little pamphlet that we'll, you know, the little thing that we'll fill out for you. So make sure you get a picture of everybody so we can all get involved with this heavily. And don't drop it in your salad. Don't put any oils, you know, in it or something like that. Okay?